No? Okay. All right.
Amazing.
Okay.
I
And
don't remember Mrs. Petry had a presence.
Oh, she totally
She would
did.
walk into a room in that really quite majestic walk that she had. And did she have glasses? Just, I kind of remember I just remember that she really had a very majestic presence, whether it was a PTA meeting or whether it was a concert or whatever. Wherever I saw her, she had an important person aura.
Yes, she did. She totally did.
There's
She was,
definitely that. Yeah.
and along with that, she was very loving also. I mean, it wasn't that she kind of put herself apart, at least as I remember her. I mean, she was, yeah. I mean, she was really a wonderful woman.
Yeah.
Has anybody met Miss James, the aunt, at all?
Yes, I remember her.
Oh, absolutely, I
She's,
do.
Yeah, she struck me as having that grace and sense of command that, in Liz, I guess, having been around her for so long, was more understated. But she was a Miss James I met several times in the pharmacy, and she was a presence. She was almost something out of a Tennessee Williams play.
Hmm.
I could see Kate Hepburn playing her, for example, very easily.
now, one story is that the young Catherine Hepburn was a friend of Miss James, and her family
Wouldn't surprise me.
her
Wow.
family did not want her to go to New York to audition for an acting role, and Miss James gave her the bus fare, and she talked about that. Her Catherine Hepburn talked about that her whole life.
Wow.
Isn't that
What an irony.
Really, really wonderful.
And so it began. Wow.
yeah? And so it began, right? And the Liz's recounting of how Mrs. James decline of Miss James decline, and how her mom found her, and how she died is really heartbreaking.
I don't think I know that. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, it's in the at home inside.
Oh, okay, then I probably do. I read that a long time ago, so I.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, you think about the Connecticut shoreline in the early 1900s, there were pharmacists and there was one traveling doctor who was traveling. So people's medical needs were cared for by pharmacists. So the James Pharmacy, that was the ENT, I mean, that was the emergency room for our forebears. They were much more important, and I think people realize.
Yeah. When did that pharmacy start, Gary? Was it 1908 or 1910, something like that?
That's a good
I'll
question.
check. I will check right now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but it was her grandfather who started it.
Mhm.
And there was there goes the librarian.
1790.
17, okay.
It
Yeah,
was originally,
I think he had been a pharmacist in Hartford, and then he found the shoreline to be attractive, so he moved the family there. And then so then Anna, who was Peter Lane's wife's sister, went to pharmacy school. She was the first African-American licensed pharmacist. And the rule was that you had to have a licensed pharmacist in order to operate a pharmacy. And then Ann Petry also was a licensed. She went to pharmacy school and was a licensed pharmacist. So that's kind of interesting.
right?